Hey, what's going on, Poke people? This is your boy PikaTROD. I am your coach of the New York MEDICHAMs, and we are here with the semifinals of the JJDL. Now, if you are excited, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 10 subscribers, so thank you, John Jr., for teaching me how to set goals. Very much appreciated. So help us get up to that 10. We can hit 10. I believe that we can hit 10 very, very quickly. So hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. And I promise I'll make it worth your while. Now, hopefully we'll be able to give you a fun match. In the semis, we were playing off against our Week 7 opponent in the Week 7 matchup. I said if we beat the Dwebbles out, we have a guaranteed playoff spot, and we don't have to face the Dwebbles in playoffs. We lost to Goose Junior and the French Dwebbles, and now their team is back. They're looking to claim victory again. They've got the Cinderace, the Palmot, the Landorus-Incarnate, which can run Sheer Force and can be a Flying Terra or Water Terra. They can run Galarian Articuno, which they're not super fond of, but always can come. They've got Gholdengo, they've got Hisuian Samurott, they've got Serena, Florges, Orthworm, Dragalge, and Chansey. Now, I can actually show y'all. Make sure that you see the Chansey. Hope you do. Now, the mons that they brought last time were Chansey. Serena, Hisuian Samurott, Gholdengo, Landorus, Palmot, Cinderace. Is that true? Chansey, Hisuian Samurott, Gholdengo, Landorus, Palmot, Cinderace. Now, do I expect those 6 to come again? Not necessarily. I think that Landorus, especially with the Choice Scarf, was really what went in and pressured, and so I made sure to prep extra for that. There are definitely some things that I'm worried about coming. I don't have the best answers to, in that first prep I did, I put a lot of prep to making sure an Orthworm didn't get out of hand. Kind of dropped as much prep on that. Same with Florges. A Calm Mind Florges could get kind of spooky with the team we're running, but we'll just have to see. My team, we're running the double fairies again. We've got Hisuian Dancey and Kalos Dancey. Enamorus running Mystical Fire, Moonblast, Superpower, Substitute. Last time we ran the Choice Scarf set. This week, we're still running Terra Water, but we've got Mystical Fire and Superpower to lure out the two the fairy type checks that he brought last time. Last time his 2 checks were Gholdengo and Chansey. This time we've got Substitute and Superpower if Chansey wants to try and come in on us, and Mystical Fire if Gholdengo wants to deal with us. Make It Rain is not breaking our subs after we drop his special attack with Mystical Fire and he goes for Make It Rain and gets the special attack drop there. We are running full special attack because besides those things, not much wants to take a Moonblast. Running the Timid Nature because we need to still outspeed Palmot. We don't need a whole lot of attack, so I invested a little bit in attack, but still doing the minus attack nature because that speed is important. Next, we've got the Kalos Dancey. This is our other fairy type sweeper. Hopefully we can use one of these to break the fairy type checks and the other to kind of start busting through. We've got Life Orb, Max Attack, Body Press, Play Rough, Diamond Storm, and Trick Room. Trick Room is how we're getting our speed control. Midas, this, if we don't see Hisuian Samurott, this is our lead. We've got Chilly Reception, Sludge Bomb, Trick, and Toxic Spikes. I went through a lot of sets with this. I think this can be a good specially defensive check for most of the team. Lagging Tail is a nice little trick. Pun not intended. Slowing a Pokemon down. I wanted to spread Paralysis, but I also thought Toxic Spikes would be super important for making sure something like a Chansey or a Florges doesn't get out of hand. We can lay Toxic Spikes on the field, especially if he doesn't bring Dragalge again. We'll have something to handle those blows, or we'll have something to just deal general damage, which will be nice. Rotom's coming. Last time we had a hard time dealing with a special Choice Scarf Lando I. Rotom can take Terra Flying, Terra Blast, and it can take Earth Powers. So this will be our switch in a lot of the time. We're running Volt, Switch, Overheat, Rest, and Sleep Talk. This is also because this is our mini Cinderace check. So we want to be able to rest up if we need to, and Volt Switch out to a faster mon, such as the Hisuian Dancey, or our Wheelie, our Choice Scarf Cyclizar. we were running knockoff, rapid spin, overheat, Draco Meteor. Knockoff is in case of a last second scenario. If I need to knock off an opposing choice scarf, I have that. Rapid spin is our hazard control. I know to draft more hazard control next season, or to get more comfortable running heavy duty boots. And then Draco Meteor and overheat nuke everything. Draco Meteor especially, overheat is mostly there in case Gholdengo is the main switch-in. Lastly, we've got Santa Claus. Santa Claus without the Iron Head. We're running Close Combat and Crunch to deal with the major threats, and then Stealth Rock and Protect. Protect is so we can deal with, in case there's a Choice Scarf Mon, we can see what it locked itself into and act accordingly. Close Combat, Stealth Rock, and Crunch. Last time we ran Assault Vest, I really wanted the Stealth Rocks on. I don't know if we'll get a chance to set them up. I also have a feeling, judging on how he ran Gholdengo last time and how Berserker kind of walled it, he might want to run Focus Blast this time. Choppleberry keeps that from breaking through us. Also keeps things like Palmont from close combating, Cinderace from high jump kicking. And yeah, the main idea is break the fairy type checks and then go in with the fairy types. Hopefully we can take hits from some of the biggest hitters, and we'll see how this goes. I'm super excited for the JJDL season that we've had, and hopefully I'll be able to bring y'all another great game today. So I'm going to hop on with Goose, and I'll see y'all at the battle. Alright everyone, we are back. We do see the Florges, we do not see the Chansey. And we see the Serena instead of the Palmont. Interesting, good to know. Thanks. Me too. There were a lot of Pokemon on my side that could have had okay matchups, but I think it's interesting that they led all these things. You know, I said to myself that if I saw Hisuian Samurott, I would go ahead and lead the Diancie. And do I like that? Yeah, I think I still do. Or not the Dan. I keep saying that. I would lead the Enamorus. Enamorus hasn't let us down so far. Let's hope it... Or, it's had good days and bad days. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So we've got here's the Cinderace lead. Now... I would say Enamorus is good for breaking early. If he saw my sets last time, then he would know that I last time brought a Terra Blast, Terra Water, Enamorus. So hopefully he will not just full send. Let me see how much you can do to Galarian Slowking. My computer gets all laggy when it comes to damage, or when it comes to these battles because of OBS. So, I don't know if it's professional to talk about it, but sometimes it takes me a second because of that. Pyro Ball does a lot if you're max attack, but then I can kind of gauge what you are and go from there. So I'm okay going straight to Midas. You go straight for a Gunk Shot, you're poison type, it does 28%. Okay, I'm glad I checked. A Gunk Shot. Your type will be poison. For the rest, then let's say your Blaze now, just so it knows you're not getting stabbed on other things. That looks like it's nearly max attack. I just kind of want to go for a Trick. I don't see a downside to that. Even if you Chilly Receptions. If you Chilly Reception the Gholdengo, actually, let's scout it out. Let's scout it out. So he goes for U-turn. Let's see, is this the Gholdengo coming in? Survey says yes, it is the Gholdengo. So I'm gonna be predictable, go into Santa Claus, I kind of want... I'm just going to crunch straight up, actually. I want damage on this thing. Yeah, I want to just start getting damage. I'm probably rocking the heavy-duty boots Cinderace there, which is fine. What I've decided is last time I did a lot of pivoting. That's also why I brought U-turn and Volt Switch on less Mons than last time. Last time I did a lot of pivoting and I just wasn't attacking. So this time I want to make sure I'm actually getting some hits off. Gholdengo coming in is also why I didn't immediately go for Trick, because I don't want him to figure out too soon that I have a lagging tail, and this way I can keep up momentum. Lenod is an interesting switch. It took 32 damage and got the defense drop. So let's see Santa Claus and Lenod. I typed in Lenod into the chat. Landorus. Wall Breaker. Earth Power does a lot. Crunch did about what I thought it would. So I'm going to go for Protect and see what you do. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go into Rotom. Immediate switch. Interesting. Okay. So I know you're not Scarfed, which is good to know. I'm just going to go for Overheat. I kind of need to get rid of this sub. That's important. If you go for Rock Slide, that's fine. This is my... So just don't flinch. And we're in business. Cool. Okay. So from here... Let's see how much Rock Slide did, actually. Rotom Heat. 90 degrees. If you're going for Rock Slide... I'm glad we're getting this Landorus thing out of the way now. It's pesky of him not to Terrasilize, but he's playing it well. If you're not timid, but you are Life Orb and you're 252, then Rock Slide starts to do the damage that it just did, 58%. So yeah, I'm okay going into Wheelie here. Preserve this. You could go for another sub and that would be okay, but you don't. Instead you go for that. Okay, well, what's my play? I believe after this you just go into Florges, but I'm kind of okay with you going into Florges. I'm going to click Draco Meteor because this is a problem. You go into Gholdengo. It takes 22%. So Wheelie, and we see the leftovers. Okay, Gholdengo. Choice, or Nasty Plot, let's say. If you're not invested at all, it does 22%. Okay, so you're a little bit invested. Cool. I'm gonna say right back out into my kind of check, which is Santa Claus. Make It Rain's gonna do a little bit of damage. And then it's just a Stealth Rock for me. Again, if I can get a Namin on this thing, it puts in the work. And I don't think he's gonna want to switch Landorus in on again. Cool, so I get my rocks up, which is really nice. When you've got Hex. Don't get paralyzed. Humbug. Okay, well. I guess I'm okay with this. I'm gonna go for Crunch, because if I kill it, if you overpredict, then I still get my Crunch off. Only 44% each. I'm okay with all this, because now I can go into you. I can Terra Water and click Substitute. Which I think you won't super duper like. So, this game's already going better than it was before, which is good. Berserker got rocks up, so it did its job to some extent. Cinderace can easily flip those back on me, which will be a pain, but can only do so much. I'm hoping that he notices that he can live anything. Okay? So here's the other question. Enamorous. How much do you do? Florges. Calm Mind Wish. Moonblast does a decent amount. And Mystical Fire, even at -1, you're still breaking my sub. So I'm just gonna go for the Moonblast. Just 24%. And you are Calm Mind. Which I think is fine. It's not super duper great. I can keep your special attack down by going for Mystical Fires. You can wish and do all that stuff. I'm gonna switch out to Midas. Or at least get this trick off. You had a shed shell, so you couldn't be trapped in. Interesting. Okay. Let's start just going for sludge bombs. I had a feeling I should have run Toxic on this, but c'est la vie. Actually go for one Toxic Spike. Since you're going to recover the HP anyway. Nice. Now this thing's back up to full, but I'm not as upset with that. You can still eat a lot of hits, but honestly you're not as big a plus to me. Midas, can you take Cloaking Galar, Landorus? Can you take a +1, or can you take a non-boosted Life Orb Earthquake? No, you very much cannot. Honestly, I think that Rotom can be my play, I think. Even if you go for Rock Slide, I don't think you want to get greedy. I just think that the sub play is so unpunished, yeah. That kind of bugs me. Gonna have to start making plays. How much does Dancy take from an Earthquake? Colosseum Dancy. Earthquake does a lot. Earthquake does everything it needs to, essentially. Do I need Wheelie? No, I don't. So I'm gonna go into you. Miss. Awesome. Rough. Yeah, it was... I'm sorry, but also I needed that. And you're still running Earth Power. Interesting. Okay, well... I'm gonna go right for the... I'm gonna go for a sub. Yeah, you don't know my set is. You don't want to risk anything. I can kind of scope you out a little bit. Sub doesn't hurt me at all. And let's see if Enam can bring it back. I'm in a bad spot, but I've got hazards on my side, and I think the game plan is still in motion, especially if he lets me go with the gold, get the Gholdengo out. I'm sad I can only get one T-Spike up, but I think I'd prefer to sack Cyclizar instead of Enam. Oh, if only I had Hyper Voice on Enam, that would really have been a game changer. I am curious. Yeah, Ken Enamorous. Ooh, it's a roll. But I think I am just gonna go for it. This game doesn't feel nearly as... Yes! Okay, Landorus is out. This is already going better than last game. This game doesn't feel nearly as one-sided as the last game, so I'm happy for that. So what's the worst thing that can happen? Worst thing to happen is you bot me. Does Serena get knockoff? I think you go for Rapid Spin, which is a fine play. I just... I can always set up T-Spikes again, and it's not the biggest deal in the world. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to Chilly Reception out, because there's not much you can do. I'm also going to check that damage, actually. Slow King. Midas. I'm checking that damage and then I'm switching out. Serena. Doubles utility. U-turn doing 18 to 22, and rapid spin doing if you have some attack investment. Okay. So I definitely don't think you're max attack, or else both those hits would have been doing more. I'm gonna go back into Dancy. You may just go for Ceaseless Edge, and while that is annoying enough, I think that's fine. Yeah, there's no reason for me not to just click Moonblast. And I'm just gonna start Moonblasting now. Yeah. Unless you just go for Wish. Ooh, good play. Good play. Okay, so now the question becomes, what wants to take a... hit to the face. Well, honestly, do I need this? Meh. Like, it'd be nice, but it's certainly not necessary. I do need it to get up a T-Spike, though. But Serena can always just rapid spin. I think Rotom is not gonna lift its weight. So I think I'm gonna sack off Rotom. Hopefully you get the kill. You don't. Yeah. So if you survive, that's fine. You go for Aqua Jet, that's fine too. Just gonna go for Moonblast, not gonna overthink it. With Deancey, I can still win, but he's gotta give me Gholdengo. That's kind of the big thing I'm waiting on. I gotta break through Florges somehow. He's done a great job preserving both of these or all these mons. Ceaseless Edge for him is nice, but it's not a make or break sort of thing. So it's gonna let me have Samurott, nice. I'm gonna go back straight on to Midas. Because Dancy can also, or Enamorus can also win at this rate. Let's just start going for Sludge Bombs. They do not very much. But eventually I'll crit. Which is the thing. I'm gonna Chilly Reception. Is that crazy of me? No, I don't think so. I have nothing to lose. Oh. Right, I have that to lose. I'm just gonna go into you because if you have a Lagging Tail tricked on you, I think I can start Diamond Storming. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. I'm gonna Diamond Storm again. Nothing really wants to take this. Awesome. And then I think I let Dancy go down. Okay, so Dancy didn't break through. Dancy broke through the thing that Enamorus couldn't break through. So now Enam has some heavy work to put in, and I don't know if it can. It'll be tough. It'll be tight. If only I had... Shit. If only I had a... If only some spreads were different and whatnot. I'm going to Chilly Reception and see what he goes for. I think he might U-turn, which is what I want, because I want Slowking. I want Gholdengo in a spot. Or I want Enamorus in a spot where Slowking can, or it can set up a substitute. Yeah. So what do you go for here? Hex isn't doing enough to me, is it? I hope I've been recording this. I have. Okay. Whew! I think the music might have stopped, though, which, if it has, I apologize. Actually, let me fix that now. We're back with the music. Sorry, I just got very intense into the battle. Now you know what it's like when I'm focused and really trying. Gholdengo. I don't think you go for sub. I don't think you go for Thunderwave. I think that loses you the game. If you go for Hex, it doesn't. But if I go for Mystical Fire and then oh no. I think I lose either way, but I think you have to just get damage off. So I think Mystical Fire is my play. Okay. And you Thunder Wave. Wow, well played. Okay. So I think you're in a bad spot if I do anything else, but works out. Okay, I'm going to Chilly Reception because you're doing more damage to yourself. Gholdengo comes out. I'm just gonna Mystical Fire. I think at this point you just attack. If you don't know it already, I am not taking out all your mons. If I was physically defensive, Slowking, maybe. If I had Terra Blast on Enamorus, maybe. But really well played by Goose. I can't even be mad. These are not the plays. I think that this is very much not your play. Cinderace, what are you gonna do? You're gonna Gunk Shot me? Can I get greedy? I think I just keep attacking, right? Like, Okay. I need this to beat Gholdengo. I don't win without this beating Gholdengo. I'm going to be super duper careful and switch out to Midas. This might not be the right play, per se. You take 20-something%, and Gholdengo comes right back out. I don't understand why you don't just finish me. Is this the Hex? There it is. Okay, there we go. That's the end. Well, we've had a good season, folks, but it comes to an end here. I'm very happy we could give Goose a run for his money. GG's to my opponent. Played super duper well. I wasn't well prepped, well equipped to break through his team. I knew Gholdengo was going to give me trouble. And yeah, thank you all for supporting me. I hope I gave you one good last battle. I'll get to talk to Goose about it, and I think he'll have fun things to say too. And yeah, I got to figure out some more content for y'all. Hopefully I can hop back into the next draft league soon, but doing YouTube has made this experience novel for me again. I've been doing this for a while, whether my plays look like it or not, whether my draft looks like it or not. I've been doing this for quite a while at varying levels. I've done well in some leagues, I've done not so well in others. I'm pretty happy going top 4 in the JJDL. I think my play could have been better at some point. Maybe I'll do a recap video. I don't know, but I appreciate you all. If you did enjoy the battle, please make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're looking for 10 subscribers, and I'll keep uploading if I see that we're on an upward trend. If I don't see we're on an upward trend, I'll probably still keep uploading too, because I get to do this for me too. I think that's the fun of it. I would totally recommend uploading if you aren't. But yeah, I'm not going to keep blabbing on. Good luck to Goose. Maybe I'll commentate their next match. That'll be interesting for me to do. That actually sounds like a great idea for next week. So come back next week. I'll commentate the match between Goose and SJ, who are playing. SJ is a super interesting team too, so we'll see how the battle goes. And yeah, this is PikaTROD with the New York MEDICHAMs signing out. Have a great night, everyone.